and welcome to Aaron Bell. My name is Tope, and in this video I'll be showing you how to cornrow your hair or anybody's hair as a beginner. I'll be covering the common mistakes that beginners usually make, things like parting, how firm to make their cornrows, how to keep them nice and neat. I'll be covering all those things in this video. And by the way, this is my second time of recording this video. So if you're following me on Instagram, you know the story already. If you're not, do check me out on Instagram. You know, I get personal there. In any case, this is my second time of recording this video. The very first time, I realized just at the end of the video that my camera was facing the wrong direction. Like, I almost cried. But yeah, I really want to show people how to cornrow their hair, and I hope you watch this video all the way through. It's going to be very detailed. I'm going to be covering all the mistakes, and without wasting much of your time, let's get to it. I parted my hair in two halves. I recommend you start your cornrow from the side closest to your ears. This helps you to part easily, following our normal head shape as human beings. What you want to do is to make the front bigger than the back. You start big in the front and then reduce your part as you go along. I had a mirror in front of me and I could only see to an extent. I used my fingers to feel my scalp and the pattern I had created, and I made necessary adjustments. To cornrow, you first need to know how to do a regular braid. A regular braid is basically 3 sections of hair interlocking to form the braid. You move from one part to the other and on like that until you have your braids. Just see what I'm doing, and I'm not really sure how to explain this in words. Now that you know how to do a regular braid, it's time to move on to how to do your cornrows. Cornrows are basically regular braids with hair added from side to side. So to create a cornrow, what you do is you start off with a regular braid and you pick up additional hair from the left and right side of your hair or the pattern that you have made to create a cornrow, and then you just continue doing that through the pattern that you have made until you get to the end. At the end, you finish it up with a regular braid, and that's it, you have your cornrow. Just have a look at what I'm doing and I'm sure it will all make sense and come together for you. As you plait your hair, you want to make sure to separate the ends, else you just have a massive ball of tangled hair. So while you are doing your cornrows, make sure to just detangle the ends as you go along. When you are near the end of your cornrows, you want to make sure to leave some room or allowance for your hair. Don't make that part too tight, or else you will have scalp issues. Your scalp will be sore, and you don't want to be like me in this picture when I had my hair cornrowed, and yeah, I'm sure you can see that red spot. You don't want to be like that. When you get to the very end, just twist your hair up as far as you can and then just roll the ends, and there you have our first cornrow. How's it looking? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Are you liking it so far? Up next is a common beginner mistake: parting the back too big or tilted to the side. If this pattern, as you see in this video, is not corrected, the cornrow will be tilted to the side like this, and that's not what we want. Please don't judge my drawing. God didn't bless me with drawing skills, and that's okay. I went back in to correct this common beginner mistake by making sure to just have a feel with my fingers to see how the hair is doing, and this is what you want it to look like. You want it to be equal at the back and have enough room to accommodate the number of cornrows you'll be doing. One tip I have to help you achieve neater cornrows is to brush the front of your hair, brush your edges before you start your cornrows. It helps you to just get all the hair nice and tidy. For this section, I'm showing another common beginner mistake when it comes to cornrowing, which is not keeping your cornrows centered. Except you're deliberately going for side cornrows, please try to keep your plaits centered in your parting. I started off in the center, and at some point I strayed to the side to show this common plaiting mistake. So I'm now done with this section, and this is what it looks like. You want your cornrows to not be like this. Instead, you want it to sort of be in the center of your parting and then go sort of like that. I added this clip to show you how to start your cornrows, just to help you see it from a different angle, seeing as this is from the front. So you start, as I said before, by doing a regular braid, and you just keep picking from side to side until you go through the pattern that you have made. So this is what a well-centered cornrow should look like. You should have equal distance between the left and the right side with the cornrow in the middle, compared to the cornrow that I did earlier, where you see that there's more room on one side compared to the other side. At this point, can I please just ask you to please like this video? If you haven't, please like this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel as well. Liking this video helps YouTube to know that the video is good, people like it, and it would reach more people that want to know how to cornrow their natural hair. Also, while you're enjoying this video, when you're done, please also share it to your friends, to your family. I'd really be grateful. It means a lot to me if you do. Remember, I said this is my second time recording this video, so it's, if not for anything, that shows how passionate I am about teaching people how to cornrow. So please help me share this video with people and do give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Time to move on to the other half of my head. When it comes to parting, again, start from the part closest to your ears. If you want to know whether the parts that you have made is equal, you can sort of use your comb like I've just done to see how it's equal. I normally don't do that, but I just thought to share for beginners to just help you be able to part your hair properly. Up next is a common cornrow problem when it comes to making your cornrows firm. What some people tend to do is they just like stretch the cornrows, like they make it very loose. Number one, they don't plait close to the scalp. You want to make sure that you're cornrowing close to your scalp, and also you want to make your sections that you're picking sort of close. You don't want to stretch your hands too far and too wide. If you do so, your cornrows will be loose, they won't be firm. And as you can see here, the cornrows are looking clearly different from what I did earlier, except you're going for like very loose cornrows, in which case you can do this, but otherwise try to keep it close, try to cornrow close to your scalp, and you have neat cornrows that last you for several weeks. Now that I'm just sort of done with this section, you would see that just by pulling it through with my fingers, by running my hands through, it starts to get loose, it starts to get rough, and that's not what we want. Compared to this side that is very neat and it's just looking, you know, lovely. Yeah, if you think so, comment as well if you think this is a very lovely looking cornrow. Unlike all the other mistakes that I demonstrated, I'm not keeping this one on my hair because I'm not about to go around with my cornrows looking like this. So this is me redoing this section, and this is what it should look like. And here here I'm just completing my cornrows, and you can see everything is looking nice at the back. It's followed the shape of my head, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you did in the comment section. Just look at my happy face. That's it from me this week. I'll see you again in my next video, and thank you so much. Bye. Stay safe.